topic or the main class that we're looking at right now is the hydrocarbon. So we said that the hydrocarbon is only made up of carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Okay? Now the way that we name hydrocarbons is with a prefix and a suffix. Prefix is the beginning of the name, the suffix is the ending. The prefix tells me how many carbon atoms are in the actual molecule. And the suffix tells me whether there are single, double, or triple bonds. Okay? So this is why we have three family groups or three classes, okay, of hydrocarbons. The alkynes have triple bonds. So I will have at least one triple bond in the molecule. Alkene is a hydrocarbon with a double bond. At least one double bond. And an alkane only has single bonds. And we're specifying that we're looking at the carbon, okay? It doesn't matter if I have other elements that are doubly bonded to something else. I care about whether the carbon has a single, double, or triple bond. This is important, okay? So here we've used the example of ethene, ethane, and ethine. This is methane, because we all know methane, okay? Methane has two parts of the name. Meth, which tells me that there's one carbon, and ane telling me that it's single bonds. So I start off drawing the carbon first, and then I put the hydrogens around it. So this is my methane. Can a methane have double bonds?
No.
A meth is made up of one carbon.
No.
Because the rest of the molecule is, remember, made up of only carbon and hydrogen. So I cannot have methane and I cannot have methine. I can only have methane. Okay? Ethane is made up of two carbons. So I would start off, let me remove this and then draw it again. I start off with drawing the carbon first. The fact it tells me ane, I keep it as a single bond. And then the rest of the molecule is made up of hydrogen. So then I put hydrogens around it. 1, 2, 3. 4 is the fourth bond. Really important here is that you recount the bonds that you have. You cannot have more than 4 bonds to a carbon. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called an ethane. You notice that methane and ethane are the same in that they end with ane. That is their suffix. The prefix tells me how many carbon atoms I have. We're clear? Okay, moving on to alkenes. Okay, I still look at a prefix and a suffix. Ethene, F, tells me that there's 2 carbons. Okay, so I start off drawing the 2 carbons, but now I have a double bond between them. Double bond because this name has an ene. Then after that, I put the hydrogens. Now careful when I have double and triple bonds. How many bonds do I have here? 1, 2. So how many bonds left over? 2, because I need a total of 4. So that's why I have 1 hydrogen and another hydrogen and 1 hydrogen and then another hydrogen. We're okay with that? Do we have any questions? And the same thing with ethine. Again, with ethine, I start off with the carbon, put a triple bond between the 2 carbons, and then I'm left over with 1 bond. Because this is 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one is with a hydrogen. Remember, these bonds are shared. So it's 1, 2, 3 for the second carbon, and then I need only 1 hydrogen. So this is ethine. Clear? Do we have any questions?